Hare Krishna. Question: what are the rules for offering prasad? Answer: the most important principle is devotion, bhakti. Principle is fundamental, rules are specific. So, the rules can vary according to time, place, and circumstance. The principle is that we are grateful to Krishna for His grace, His mercy, which comes to us in the form of food. Actually, food is a fundamental necessity for living, and we cannot produce food on our own. We may have our food manufacturing plants, but they are actually simply food processing plants. Nature alone food produces foods, and actually nature produces foods by Krishna's arrangement. Even when we have manufacturing plants, they basically process whatever is coming from nature. So food is actually a miraculous gift that God is providing us through nature, and which we absolutely need. So by offering food, we express our acknowledgement of God's grace, and we accept our dependence on Him. And even more specifically, the Vedic scriptures envision a cycle that it is Krishna through his representatives gives rains which produces grains, and those grains we consume. So what he's given, so if we are taking something from nature, we should give something back. So we return what we have by offering back to Krishna. So offering, actually what we offer is not called prasad, what we offer is called is bhoga. So after we offer bhoga to Krishna, what we get from him, his remnants, they are called as prasad. The word prasad means mercy. The word bhoga means that which is to be enjoyed. So Krishna is bhoktaram yagitapasam. He is the enjoyer. So bhoga is offered to the bhokta, and then it is actually honored by us. So now this is the principle which you should understand, and this principle, and we with a grateful heart we offer the food to Krishna for his having given us the food by which we are able to survive and get strength for our body. But actually this is only a preliminary understanding of why we take prasad. Actually, if we go deeper, we will see that the songs of Sharira Vidyajal that we sing, it is actually at a far loftier level than just thanking Krishna for giving bodily food. Actually, we see Krishna as, when Krishna's mercy comes to us as food, it not only nourishes our body but it purifies our heart. And the whole prayer is of Sharira Vidyajal, which devotees chant before taking prasad. That prayer is centered on how honoring prasad will grant us sense control. It will purify our senses and it will elevate us. So that is the central point of why devotees take prasad. Because it is Krishna's mercy that not only nourishes our body but it actually purifies our heart. And in that way, it liberates us from material existence. So for his mercy, we thank, and primary thing is we should have a proper understanding of why we are offering bhoga to Krishna, and that is the most important rule. And now specifically, if we have a proper place, we have an altar at home or wherever we are staying, then to the altar we can chant the prayers. We can offer ideally speaking, whatever food, it should be cooked by devotees, and it should be offered by devotees, it should be served by devotees, it should be honored by devotees. In fact, if you go further behind, actually it should even be harvested, it should be sowed, plowed and harvested by devotees. That will make the food completely devotionally permeated, and that will be very pleasing to Krishna. But if we are not in that ideal situation, then at least if we have our home, we can have a special plate for Krishna, and after cooking, without tasting the food, we offer it and we chant the prayers. There are 3 or 4 prayers: prayer to our spiritual master, prayer to Srila Prabhupada, prayer to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and prayer to Krishna. So that way the food goes up the disciplic succession to Krishna, and from there the food, their mercy comes down to us. And we chant each of these prayers 3 times while ringing a bell, and preferably we can also offer tulsi along with it. Now if we can't, and we offer this to a picture of Krishna along with the spiritual master and the complete altar that is there. So there is a book, Beginner's Guide to Krishna Consciousness, which explains this process systematically. I'll focus on the principle over here. And if we can't do that, if we're in a situation where we can't have a proper altar, then in emergency situations we can just, especially the food is not cooked fruits and vegetables and dry fruits, we can even offer in the mind, and we can just pause for a few minutes and then a few moments, and we can take if it's an emergency situation. And if the food contains something which are, it says onion garlic, then we can just chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. We cannot offer that food to Krishna, but still, if it is unavoidable, we are in an emergency where we have to take it, generally we should avoid taking it. But then we can just chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. The food is not offered to Krishna, but at least the sinful reactions are minimized by and nullified by that chanting of the mantras. So the important principle is gratitude and appreciation for not just the material nourishment, but the spiritual upliftment also that is provided by prasad. And then following of certain rules by which we can offer the prova properly to Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna.